service was years ago, maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago. My mom uses the services. And I just always thought she was silly because she would get so caught up and she would go to one and then she would go to the other. And I was just like, oh my God. So I went to one when I was in a bind. And I paid them back and, you know, we played this game for like 2 months. And then I realized, you know what? I would benefit by not paying them back. So I didn't pay them back. And that was the only way I could see to get ahead back in my life. And I canceled my bank account so that they couldn't take the money out of my bank. So I closed my bank account and I got all my money out. And then I destroyed my relationship with the bank and with the lending company. So I started looking for alternative ways because I didn't know that they were so interrelated. Like the companies, like you would go to one company thinking they were separate and they're really the same company. So I was like, I owe you. What? I've never been here before. What? So I started going online. And I did the same thing. I wound up just not paying them back. And I felt like I was justifying it by saying that they were preying on me. So I preyed back on them. And then I destroyed another relationship. So I just said, I'm done. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to have to budget my money. And then I just recently started using the service again. I worked at a job where I got paid once a month. And even though I had 2 positions within the company, I still only get paid once a month. So school was starting back. My child's father, he said he was going to buy the school clothes. And then he didn't buy them on time. Like, he's the type that goes shopping on the first day of school. Like, and I don't understand that. Like, she needs it, like, before that. So I had to take out a loan. But this time I was responsible. I didn't want to burn any bridges. I was working on building my credit. And I paid them back. And I never took out another loan. And then, like, it was like a month before income tax. I just got tired of, like, being safe with my money. So I was like, I'm about to have money soon, so I'm just taking the loan out. So I took out a loan just because I had the money to pay all my bills, but then I would have had, like, maybe $50 left for 2 weeks, which I knew wouldn't last me because I need gas and lunch, which I could have packed my lunch, but it's just not the same. So I selfishly took the loan out, and I was smart about it. I paid it back, and then I had car trouble. So now with the money from the loan place, it's like, oh my God. And I think I only took out like maybe $200, but I had the option to take out $5. So I went back, and they said that I couldn't take out a loan at the place, an extra loan, because I had to pay back the old one, but I can go to Kentucky, and they weren't affiliated. And as long as it was $500 and not above that, I would be eligible for a loan in Kentucky. So I went to Kentucky, and I always say that God made that happen because I was having car trouble. And I had to explain it to them, like, I'm having this car trouble, I need this extra money on my loan. And she had to call her supervisor. And when I looked outside, like, it was all this smoke around my car. But what was happening was they were, like, cleaning some parking lot down the street, like a couple buildings away from the place. So the guy was really just blowing dirt. But the lady was like, her car's smoking right now. Like, she called her supervisor and said her car was smoking.